TRX, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was here, we mentioned still we can expect the price to move a bit higher. And with the breakout of this, we can expect the price to drop because we were pointing on this correction. Okay, we mentioned we have this can be internal, and we can expect for one more drop. Later, based on forward chart, we will see more clear. But that's why we mentioned if you want to look for buy, the best thing is let the price drop, give us a bigger correction. Now we want to see this is a bigger correction for buy. And even we mentioned after the breakout, if we get any short move with the correction of lag, we can look for sell. Actually, there was opportunity here, but it didn't move really far, and there is one more here. We want to see whether this one can give us another drop. Okay, now the thing is you want to see whether this one is a big correction for continuation or is start of the reversal. Okay, and even we talk about putting this one in relative to this, but the way it's moving is not like match. Okay, in this case we move to daily chart. We start with the daily chart. We want to see how we can look at the chart. First of all, we have this down move, and we want to see this is the start of the up move or correction for one more drop. Most of the charts, they have similar, I mean, the way moving at this point is they are similar. Okay, and if we move to forward chart, this is what we pointed. We mentioned that may this one can turn to a correction for one more drop, or this is the only correction and this is the start of the up move. All depends on what we get here. We want to see whether this is a correction for continuation, or even we can expect the price to break the top, drop, because as we mentioned, maybe this one can be relative to this 1, 2, 3. Okay, or this is the start of the down move. In any way, we want to see how we can look for trade. Okay, first of all, and if we move to 1 hour chart, all right, now if you want to look for buy, we need to see how deep this one can go. Any trade buy setup with a reversal, we can look for buy, but right now we cannot have, we don't have anything. All right, the only thing is we want to see how deep this one can go. All right, and from what we have here, mostly we can expect the price for one more drop. That means this one can move a bit higher, one more drop. This one can turn to one sell, and how, I mean, even we can expect similarity to get the correction sell, and how deep it can go we are not sure, but any sell will be short term. Okay, because we think this one can be a bit correction for one move up, then from there may we see whether there is a continuation or not, and that means all depends on what we get here. All right, in case this is the start of the down move, that's why if we get any sell from here, we can take it. But as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage in case this is the start of the down move. And if we see from here, since the price was from here, it was keep moving upward, but MACD doesn't show anything. All right, if I show based on MACD, but the another one was showing the divergence. That's why we mentioned if you want to look for the continuation, wait for the bigger correction. And now the question is whether, because we mentioned we cannot put in relative to this, because this one we can put internal. All right, can we put this way 1, 2, 3 internal correction for the bigger correction, and this one can be similar to what we have here for the next move? All right, that's why we mentioned this one can turn to a correction for one move. All right, anyway, that's mean if you want to get any sell, we consider as a short-term sell. If this is not moving, we don't stay with the trade. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and we're looking for this. If I see any update or trade setup can give us a long-term trade, then I will share. Thanks.